Have you ever felt the weight of a world changing, when hope fades and darkness quietly takes its place? Let me take you back to a time when goodness still lingered and King Parikshit carried the burden of his people's happiness on his shoulders. His kingdom was alive with kindness and justice. Parikshit's compassion touched every life, and he fought to keep sorrow and cruelty far from his land. One day, while quietly patrolling his kingdom, Parikshit came upon a scene that would break any heart. There in the dust, a bull lay trembling, its body battered, its spirit nearly broken, struggling to stand on a single shaking leg. Beside him, a cow, her eyes swollen with tears, her body weak, tried to comfort him, her sorrow echoing in the silent air. Parikshit's heart pounded as he saw a man, cold and merciless, beating the defenseless creatures. The man wore royal robes, but his eyes were empty of kindness. This was Kali, the shadow of a new, cruel age. Overcome with grief and fury, Parikshit cried out, "Who could do this? Who would bring such pain to my people?" Kali froze, caught in the act. The bull, gasping for breath, whispered, "I am Dharma. My legs, truth, compassion, austerity, and purity, have been broken one by one. Only truth remains, and now even that is slipping away." The cow spoke, her voice barely a whisper. "O king, I am Bhumi Devi, the earth. I am tired, wounded by greed and cruelty. Sin has left me empty. I can no longer nourish those who depend on me." Parikshit's heart ached with helplessness. He felt the pain of his people, the land, and the innocent lives suffering before him. With a heavy heart, he turned to Kali. "You have no place here. Your cruelty will not poison my kingdom." Kali fell to the ground weeping. "O king, I beg you, my time has come. Please let me stay somewhere, even if only in the shadows." Bound by his own sense of justice, Parikshit allowed Kali to remain only in places of suffering, where people gamble, drink, fight, and in gold, the root of greed. But as Kali entered gold, he found a home in Parikshit's own crown, waiting for a moment of weakness. Time passed. One day, exhausted and parched while hunting, Parikshit stumbled into the hermitage of sage Shamika, desperate for water. The sage sat in deep meditation, lost to the world, not hearing Parikshit's humble plea. Under Kali's subtle influence, Parikshit's patience broke. In a moment of weakness, he placed a dead snake around the sage's neck, a gesture he would soon regret. When the sage's son Shringin saw the insult, his grief turned to fury. He cursed Parikshit. "In 7 days you will die, bitten by the king of serpents." Realizing his mistake, Parikshit accepted his fate with humility. He gave up his throne, set aside his crown, and prepared for the end with a quiet, broken heart. On the banks of the sacred Ganges, Parikshit sought solace in wisdom. He listened to the Bhagavata Purana, letting the sage's words heal his wounded soul and guide him toward peace. On the 7th day, as the curse foretold, Takshaka came. Parikshit, at peace, accepted his fate. The serpent's bite was swift, and his body turned to ashes. With Parikshit's passing, a deep sadness fell over the land. The age of Kali Yuga began, not with thunder, but with the quiet heartbreak of a good king lost. This is not just a story of loss, but a reminder. Even the kindest hearts can falter, and it is our compassion that keeps the darkness at bay.